Hello, friends. Um, Aeon here, and I have a special video to share. Today, I found out this new Pokemon simulator where you can battle people. Unlike Pokemon Online, where the animations are not really there for you to enjoy the fullness of the game, there is this website that's called PokemonShowdown.com. Quick registering, you can chat with people, you can do random battles. There's also a team builder as well. I'll get down into that on a later business. The reason why I have this video for you guys today, I have been doing random battles for a couple days now, and I thought it'd be nice to just show you the battles that I've been through. This particular battle was fairly easy for me because I don't believe that my opponent was giving me their best, but nonetheless, I wanted to share this with you and the tactics that I did. So, he starts out with a Garbodor. Just to remind you that this is a random battle. I start off with an Altaria. Since Garbodor is a poison type, I went for Earthquake, thinking that it might knock it out, but it didn't. So he goes for Toxic Spikes, I do believe at least twice. I tried to give him Earthquake one more time, but that didn't get the job done. So he sets up my team for possible poison effects later on in the battle. So he sends out Beautifly, and I'm thinking, let's go for an Earthquake again, because I didn't think he'd switch his Pokemon. But dumb old me. So to make up for that mistake, I went for a Fire Blast, thinking it might knock off Beautifly, but it didn't. He tried to go for a substitute. I honestly do not know why, because his Beautifly did not have the hit points to sustain that. So he withdrew his Beautifly, and he goes to his tank, Snorlax. And at this moment, I'm thinking, wow, how did I get this done? So I go for a Fire Blast. He only lost 8% of his health. So I go for Earthquake. Earthquake doesn't really get the job done. So he goes for Ice Punch, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I need to switch out my Pokemon. So I switch out Altaria, and I brought out my Magmortar. Magmortar, I do believe, is a fire and fight type. So the move that I decided to use was Focus Blast, thinking it might knock off Snorlax. Magmortar gets poisoned a little bit. He has leftovers as well. So I'm thinking Focus Blast will get the job done. Obviously didn't, so he went for an Earthquake. Tried to knock me off. Surprisingly, Magmortar stays in the game with his leftovers that's keeping him in. So he switches his Snorlax, and he goes to his Beautifly one more time. I, on the other hand, just went for an Overheat, because I had a feeling that he would do something like that. So I knocked off his Beautifly, so it's 6-5 at this moment. My Magmortar is struggling with Toxic, so I go for a Thunderbolt, because he probably didn't think Magmortar had that in time. Luckily for me, Croconaw got paralyzed, and he couldn't move at that round, but at this point, Magmortar, he faints from being poisoned. So the Pokemon that I switched with Magmortar now would be Abomasnow. And people have told me that Abomasnow wasn't really a good Pokemon to use in battles like this. I do believe that Abomasnow can be good for a tank and offensive. Even when poisoned, he's still in there. I do believe Magmortar is a Ice and Grass type. I do believe. So he tries to knock me off with a Crunch, multiple hits of Crunch. I do not know why he made the weather effect Hail, because that never affected me. I don't know why. This battle wasn't what I wanted it to be. He wasn't giving me his best. So he goes with his Petilil. I go for a Blizzard, instantly knocking it off, having it losing 100% of its health. Abomasnow still hanging in there with Toxic. So the next Pokemon he brings out would be a Fraxure. I'm not really Fracture, I think. I do not know how to say its name. Sorry for my pronunciation. So he sends out back his Snorlax, and I go for a Blizzard, thinking will probably get him down or possibly knocking him out. It never got the job done. So my bottle of snow, he faints from having poisoned, and his Snorlax faints from being pelted with hail. In this next turn, I do believe. Oh, I guess not. I went for an air slash. Got a bit of ahead of myself. But surprisingly, I think because of Mantyke's ability, he does not get affected by the poison spikes. So I instantly go for a Ice Beam, and he goes for Sword Stance. I do not know why, but luckily for me, my Ice Beam got him frozen on the spot. So I'm gonna I just got a bit cocky here. If you were to look at the chat, he's just getting really upset and he's raging. But it all comes with strategies when you're facing people in random battles. And the thing with the random battles is you don't choose the Pokemon. Your opponent is at random, of course, but your team is at random as well. And you just have to use the best of your ability to win, basically. So my Mantyke gets buffeted by hail a little bit. No big deal. Have leftover. He sends out his Garbodor. His Garbodor doesn't stand a chance. And I go for Toxic. I do not know why, because Garbodor is a poison type. But I didn't have to land a hit. Hail got the job done. Battle is over. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to battle me on Pokemon Showdown, this website is in beta, so it's gonna have some bugs. But if you're wanting to challenge me, you can find me by my name, Fuji-Temp, and I'll be online almost every day, so you don't have to worry. Just register. It won't take you too long, probably a minute or so, or probably 30 seconds. But this is the battle vid that I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you like it. Please subscribe and comment. Tell me what you think. I'm kind of new to the team building thing, but once I get that done, I will be joining tournaments in the possible future. And also check out my other vids. You would probably like them. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Until next time, later.